Hey everyone, I'm Ben Belack, Beverly Hills super realtor. I'm going to quickly recap housing market data in the city of Santa Monica 2021 versus 2020, cover some record sales in the tens of millions of dollars, and then make a prediction for what I think 2022 is going to look like for home buyers and home sellers in the city of Santa Monica. What a sizzling year of real estate it was for Los Angeles. Okay, let's take a deep dive into 2020 versus 2021 housing stats. Inventory woes continued coming out of a year of anemic housing supply in Santa Monica, although inventory rose 10% in 2021. Surprisingly, however, we had a 53% increase in sold homes. The average price per square foot jumped up about 8% in 2021, and the average sales price to list price ratio jumped up from 98% to 100%. Also in 2021 versus 2020, the median price of $2.855 million rose over 19% to $3.4 million. In short, we saw more inventory and significantly higher prices. Of the top 10 notable sales in Los Angeles for 2021, 6 were in the west side of Los Angeles. With the perceivably changing landscape of Los Angeles, the west side has become hotter than ever. Serge Azria sold his Malibu compound in Paradise Cove to Mark Anderson for $177 million. Super developer and architect Artie Tavangarian fetched $83 million for his 20,000 square foot masterpiece in the Pacific Palisades. And 2 sales from my company, an insane Noah Walker in Mandeville Canyon traded for $65 million with Scooter Braun as the buyer, and Shane Smith, co-founder of Vice Media, sold Via Rochello for $49 million. It's a magnificent Mediterranean with guest house and gatehouse, all combining for 14,000 square feet on 3.5 acres. Shane bought the property for $23 million in 2015. Now, let's get into my prediction for 2022. While many records were broken for high-priced sales all around the city, we're going to see an all-time record when the one sells at auction, currently priced at $300 million. It's a 105,000 square foot mansion in Bel Air on nearly 4 acres. Few properties in the world have traded for above that list price. For the rest of us, however, we are feeling the pressure of inflation and the threat of the Fed's promise of 3 interest rate hikes in 2022. Higher interest rates limit purchasing power, and low supply makes it tougher for people to get anywhere near the home they want or need. For the beginning of 2022, I'm predicting that buyer bidding wars will continue to be frothy as buyers already feeling pressure of market dynamics will be fear buying, attempting to avoid interest rate bumps. However, I do think as we approach the end of 2022, the market will start to soften a bit. Sellers know that we're now in year 14 of what's normally an 8-year cycle, and in the last 18 months, many sellers who have flirted with the idea of downsizing or moving to a different location, not out of need, but want, have all engaged me to list their homes. That's a signal to us agents in the trenches about consumer confidence. That all said, I don't expect a major adjustment simply because nationwide, we need millions of homes to catch up with demand. And if you watch my market reports every month, you'll see there is never more than a few months worth of inventory. Even if inventory doubles, we're still technically in a seller's market in most sub-neighborhoods in Los Angeles. 2021 opened a lot of eyes and proved a lot of people wrong. Thankfully, I was not one of them. That said, I'm looking forward to a more affordable Los Angeles marketplace whenever that arrives. And look, each micro market has its own characteristics, own demographics, and factors affecting pricing and ultimately sales. So if you've been thinking of buying or selling real estate in Los Angeles, we'd love to sit down with you and have a strategic planning session to help you navigate not only the challenges, but also identify opportunities that we're seeing in today's market. Every week, we release new videos with relevant real estate topics, real estate market analyses, and home tours. If you want to see more market analyses like these, be sure to subscribe. And if you're looking to buy or sell in Los Angeles, you can always find us via the links below.